picked him up, enjoyed some whiskey, took home a man. It's a good night. Welcome again to Keep It Like a Secret number 9. We're so honored that y'all came out to support us. It's so great to see everyone. Again, Jack did show up. We've got free beer up front from Royale Brewing, plus the emergency PBR that we ran across the street and bought from the very fancy Plaid Pantry, and free boxed wine, courtesy of Jackpot Recording Studios, because we like to keep it classy. Oh, it's already gone. Okay, good. Let's not mess around. Yeah, this is a show where you will not get hassled if you pop up. This is not a heckling type of situation. Pop up, help yourself to drinks, make yourself at home. We want you guys to have a really good time. One more thing. Yeah, what? One more thing that I want to address, because I know it's really distracting, and so I just want to acknowledge it, so I'm just going to get it out there. Yes, it is true. The lighting in here does accentuate my flawless porcelain complexion. Someone needed to say it. It might as well be me. Yes, so that's why what I'm about to say next might come as a surprise to learn that I'm a little bit older than I might look. I know, my pharmacist is here. Retin-A does some of the job, but not all of the job. Choices have been made. I'm on a path. But, you know, there's something actually pretty great, really, about starting stand-up in your 40s. And that something is everything. Every goddamn thing about it is great. Because here's the deal, folks. All of my ships, they have already sailed. No one expects anything from me anymore. I literally have nothing left to lose. Except wait. And it is so freeing, let me tell you. It's like the checklist, pride. Do I have to worry about that? No. No, I don't. I lost that in the 90s at Lollapalooza when I decided it would be okay to mix Nat Dog 2020 with Gatorade because they were both orange. If hindsight is 2020, I would say don't do that. It's a very bad idea. Let's see, fear? Nope, not ever since I survived having not only dated, but lived with a touring drummer. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night to someone doing paradiddles on your thigh, it is as terrifying as it sounds. Made it through that. And any hopes left for social relevancy? No, absolutely not. I bought tickets on purpose to see Motley Crue for this year for several shows. Larry's only going to go to one of them. I'm going to go to 3. Yeah, so absolutely nothing left to lose. People, fat, female, and 40, I am crushing it at life. Let's do this. Hand me the microphone. But, you know, I want to, getting older, whatever, can't help it. So I'm just trying to have a good time with it. I want to embrace it because I don't like the alternative. But sometimes I think I embrace it a little too hard, a little too tightly, because I actually mammed myself at Target the other day. I didn't know it was possible to do that, but I did it. When somebody calls me ma'am, I fucking hate it. I am of the opinion that person is just trying to be polite, and so I try to be polite back. But at Target the other day, I heard somebody say, "Excuse me, ma'am," and I turned around, and I said, "Yes," only to be confronted with another Target customer and an actual Target employee, because I should note here, I don't work at Target. I am not obligated to help anybody while I am there. So I turned around, I said, "Yes." And then I'm faced with those two people looking at me like, "You want in on this?" I just like, hey, I just took my phone out of my pocket. I was like, "Yes. I have to take this." turned, rolled away. Then I was looking at my cart. Validation was not far behind because in my cart, sequined leopard print slippers, a bag of Werther's Originals, because they are delicious, and a pair of nose hair clippers. All for me, just a big basket of I give up. And I looked in that basket and I was like, no, I was right. I got it right. Ma'am, it is. Let's just got it off at the pass. So I get home with my Target loot. Very excited. Of course, the thing that I'm most excited about are the nose hair clippers, obviously. So I go and I run to the bathroom. I put them to use immediately because I bought the high-end shit. I bought the stuff that came with the battery. Ready to use them immediately, forgetting that my husband is home, my adorable husband. So I'm just yeah, let's clean the schnoz. And Larry comes out of nowhere, just around the corner with this huge grin on his face, and he sees me and I see him, and in that moment we were both dearly wishing the same thing, that sound was a vibrator. Because that would have been a lot better. That would have been, I have a few regrets in life, and that is one of them. Because that's something as a couple that you can go somewhere with that. That's like the Pavlov dog of afternoon delights. Just what's that sound? I know what that means. Just and in our older years, as we're staring at each other, he could gently hold my hand and be like, remember that time you were masturbating in the doorway of the bathroom? And I could just be all sassy and be like, which time? And we would laugh, hold hands, stare into each other's eyes. That'll never be us. Not now. Not now. Now it's just the searing memory of that moment where he went totally pale and I went even paler. And he closed his eyes and backed away, and I just shut the door, and we have never talked about it again. And that's it, folks.